We're doing it right now. Um, and I want you to know, okay? So there's a couple things I got to tell you right now, and you're not gonna like this, all right? I'm gonna be real with you. You play support, and I want you to understand you are losing win rate. Hold on, you are openly losing win rate and agency in the game by not using voice comms. And I know what you said in the in Reddit, about toxicity and things of that nature. And I don't want to tell you that you have to kind of get to a point where you can ignore it because obviously you want to be comfortable playing the game. But if you want to win more and you want to stomp the enemy team and you want to have these moments where you just pop off, being able to just tell your co-support, I'm ulting now, or you ult first, or guys, don't worry about this, we're going to do this plan, this type of thing, it will get you wins. It will get you a lot of wins. There have been times where I've played the game and I've literally been like, hey, dude, watch out. The only way they can win this is if Strange drops down from Eye of Agamotto in overtime. Just look for the Eye of Agamotto overtime, and also when you hear the portal, get the fuck away from the portal because otherwise, you might die to Scarlet Witch, ult or whatever, or Iron Man ult or some bullshit like that coming through. So because I focus on that, it gets me wins that otherwise I may not get because I have that level of communication. And honestly, there's a lot of moments in this game where you can get away with a lot more. You can be a lot stronger. You can have more synergy just by taking advantage of the fact that you literally get to have communication. It's so OP. Okay, just no. Ignore that. Ignore that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I've told this man. I told him 30 minutes. You get your 30 minutes, okay? I'm not going to interrupt your coaching for this guy. This guy can kiss my butt. How about that? Okay, let's get you started. Okay, so first things first. You're playing Cloak and Dagger. Your co-healer is Jeff. Okay, so it's already going to be a little rough. And the main reason because of that is you have to keep in mind you don't have a defensive ult. You don't have two defensive ults, okay? So this means you need to really put your carry lord pants on. All right, let's see what you do. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Let's see what you do though. No, hell no. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's let's hold on. Let me go ahead and set a timer for 30 minutes. So we can go over this, okay? This is very important. I get what you may have been going for there, but we can't do that. I gotta set a timer. I'll do 29 minutes. I'll do 28 actually, because I've already been talking for a little bit. So we'll do 28. This is not gonna work. No, this guy's trying to get me to play with him. I'm doing your thing right now. That's not gonna work. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not gonna work. Like, let's look at this again. Okay, game starts. He gets pulled. This is a tank. Also, by the way, you see this? You know they have a Spider-Man. Spider-Man's yanking your tank. I don't even think he can yank him off the map. Fuck all. Who cares? Let him do whatever he's doing. What are we focusing on? We've got Hela over here. Thor going to La La Land. We've got Bucky here. And you should have one more teammate, right? Oh, no. Is that Doctor Strange? That's the other teammate? Doctor Strange, right. Doctor Strange is... Oh, and Jeff. This guy... Wait, actually, can he kill him here? This will be crazy. No, he can't. No. Okay, that doesn't matter. There is no way. This Spider-Man is just... I'm here to ask... Oh, wait, hold on. Shoot. Somebody... Wait, what is this? I just got a question. Somebody... I don't even use this thing like this, huh? Wait, I'm not logged in. Hold on. Someone just popped in the stream and asked a question. I don't even know how to handle that. Okay, wait. How does that work? Is there a way for me to see that question again? That was weird. Broadcast. Somebody's watching this broadcast. Overlay options. Display chat? No, that doesn't work. I don't even know how to maybe there's a way I can check chat. Give me a second. I've never done this before. I usually just do these as an easy way to record. Shoot. Okay. I hold all the power to disrupt the stream. Is Ultron... I hold all the power to disrupt... Okay, I don't know what this guy's saying. But anyway, no, I don't think Ultron... No, Ultron's not... Ultron is just a triple healer. Ultron's a triple healer, or you play him with Iron Man so you can get the bonus healing beam. Anyway, let's lock in. So, you waste bubble here. Really bad. Cannot do that. There's nothing. There's no value to get from this bubble whatsoever. You're full HP. Hela's full HP. Thor is full HP. Bucky's full HP. So you just wasted a major, massive, powerful cooldown for no reason. I'm not really. Maybe it was a panic bubble because you thought that Spider-Man was going to kill you or something, but he's trying to kill your tank. And this is, I don't know, this guy's horrendous at Spider-Man because even the thing is, him trying to do this play. No, Ultron doesn't really work as a second healer unless you're really, really good at him because his healing output, I think he doesn't have the burst healing output, if I remember correctly, that other healers have. He does put up healing numbers, but it's just his like burst ability to be able to heal a team and constantly rotate heals is just not the best. So he's usually picked as a third healer more often than not. So this is just horrible from the Spider-Man. I don't know. I want to see how we're gonna get off you for a second because he pulled the one guy who can just float. So I don't know what this is, but I need to watch this. Let's watch this for a second. He didn't even pull him off. Just a massive waste of time. Okay, so let's keep pushing. Yeah, you don't even have to even heal this. I wouldn't even bother to look like this whole interaction when you saw Spider-Man pull the tank who can float and fly to the other side of the map. Number one, he's not winning that 1v1. And number two, even if he could try to pull him off, he can't because that guy he can fly. Maybe if it was Hulk, I guess, but then, I mean, that's not your problem. You can't save somebody from getting yanked off the map by Spider-Man. So at that point, it's like a horror movie. Oh, shit, he got dragged off. All right, GG. Move on. All right, back to regular programming. Oh, no, that's so sad. My tank got pulled off. My tank got pulled off the map right at my spawn by Spider-Man. Oh, no. Okay, all right, trying to get back on point. Now, let's look at what you do. Okay, so you're dealing with Venom. Perfect. This is a perfect example of why we don't blow our cooldowns like this. Venom cannot do shit to you as Cloak and Dagger when you throw your bubble down. When he dives on you, you throw the bubble down and you hit him. Let's see what you do though. Okay, you're hitting him. Good. No. Okay, so let's walk through this real quick. All right. I liked what you did here, but I need you to have a little bit more confidence, okay? Venom cannot kill you if you have your bubble, which is still out technically, and it's very hard for him to kill you as long as you have your bubble and you are autoing him in dagger form. And that's in a 1v1. You're not even in a 1v1. You got Jeff. Jeff is literally can see you. You cannot die here. Second, if he was really going to actually kill you, look, you just hit him and you just slowly back up into this little green field. And when you pass this little green line, but this is another thing. That's something I definitely want you to work on is understanding and managing your cooldowns. Because if you didn't waste bubble at the beginning, you have bubble for now. Venom has 0 kill pressure over you. It's a joke. You don't even have to hit him in cloak and dagger form at that point. You just swap the cloak, blind him, and you and Hella Hella and Jeff, and probably it looks like even Strange. Y'all just this man up. Y'all came up straight up. And maybe even kill him right here. This was stupid. I don't know what this is, but you guys could have killed him. If you would have blinded him and he wouldn't have been able to get out of this, like, look at your HP. You are fading away from him at full HP. You are 258. You are maximum HP on Cloak and Dagger. You are right next to your own spawn where you can just go in and heal for free. Look what Hella's doing. Hella's doing exactly what I said you could do if you were kind of scared. Backing up. And just going into your spawn and killing and backing up into range. But your bubble is still up. You're still pissed chilling. You literally cannot die. Like, one thing I see a lot of Cloak and Daggers do is I don't think they understand the limits of how fucking strong this bubble is. If you're in this, it is very hard for anybody to kill you. The only characters that can kill you in this bubble are Black Panther, Magic, Thor, Hella, Bucky, and maybe Spider-Man. I think those are the only ones that can actually like legitimately and Phoenix. They can legitimately like come to this bubble and just actually like dog you out if they land all their abilities. You have nothing to be afraid of, nothing to run from. You do take damage though from his corrosion that lands on you, but when you're cloaking and doing all this, if you're just hitting him constantly, every single hit you land on him is like 18 HP you're getting back. So you just land like 10 daggers, you're back to 250. And you have Jeff right here healing you. You have no reason. But again, okay, so let's talk about that. Wait, hold on. Let me double check and make sure that your teammate's actually dying. Your teammate is okay, never mind. Your teammate was dying. That's fine. That's actually fine. But look, When you do this, right, you waste your cloak cooldown. This is your cloak cooldown wasted now also. And the window's fine. The window's fine. But if you had committed to the Spider-Man, I mean not Spider-Man, the Venom when he jumps on you and don't cloak away and just keep hitting him with daggers, you don't die. You don't waste time letting yourself get low HP. And here's the even better part. You could have swapped the cloak while you were in that and thrown out your dark window. So that's another thing we got to talk about real fast. Okay? This is something I think I did in another video, but this is very important, right? Look at this. This E needs to be on cooldown. If you're playing Cloak and Dagger and you want to win games, this E, this dark window, it needs to be on cooldown more often than not. Because that window says that somebody on the team, their enemy team, is usually blinded. It could be just not even somebody, it could be multiple people, are blinded and are taking 30% more damage. That's so important. It's so very important. You cannot let this thing. You could have easily swapped the cloak real fast, thrown out the blinded this guy, swap back to dagger, and he's automatically taking 30% more damage. And let's look at him for a second. Let's examine how low he gets in this encounter with you guys. Look, he's at 272. Imagine if this entire thing, he takes 30% more damage. This guy would be he'd probably be dead. He honestly would be either dead if he wasn't smart enough to react, fast enough to react, or he would have to pop his shield instantly, and he'd be here. He'd be at the 900 shield thing. But then the shield would literally burn down even fast. And let's see if you guys would have maybe actually killed him. All right, you wouldn't have killed him. He probably would have died. But it's the effort that counts. Blinding him is the effort that counts. So let's see what happens here. You cloak up here. Okay. You do the window, right? The window is probably going to hit. That's kind of pretty good. But okay, he's dead. Dark Eye's dead. So see, this is the thing. Like, if you are like, and probably Dark Eye shouldn't be that far up. Let's be very fair. Let's be very clear. Because I think he's up here with just him, right? Who's up here with him? Where the fuck is Thor? Where the fuck is Thor, actually? Thor die? What the fuck is Thor doing back here? Okay, yeah. So Dark Eye probably should not have been up this far by himself. Yeah, that was kind of wild, actually. Now I'm looking at this, but it's okay. Yeah. So anyway, back to you. Okay, you might die to Spider-Man here. Let's see. Jeff dies. Okay. Okay. Okay, your bubble's on cooldown. Okay, good. Hit him. Okay. That works. That does work. Couple ways you could have made that a little bit cleaner. What I would have done, honestly, in that situation is I probably would have, because you were low, right? So I would have actually played it a little bit safer, but it works out. But let's talk at this. Let's look at this series of events. He lands. You throw down bubble. That's great. I would have been pissed scared. I mean, I'd have pissed scared. So I would have looked at Venom, and I would have swapped to cloak really fast. Thrown out the dark window, made him take 30% more, instantly swapped back to dagger, and just kept hitting him until I was like full HP. And then when I was like somewhere near full HP, I'd go back to cloak, and then I'd try to burn him down. You just went kind of full man mode and just like went on him, which is cool, and he dies. He would have died a lot faster if you used your dark window on him, though. I'm guessing he didn't have his shield up and he jumped on you guys, which is kind of whatever. You know, it's not very intelligent, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, you thought the dark window, finally. Okay, that's good. Just know that your first dark window is at 3 minutes and 34 seconds. That's not good. That cooldown, you need to be using that a lot more. A lot more. Okay, so we're walking up. Okay. I'd like to see you hit Thor here. Okay, you're hitting Thor. Okay, good. Now I'd like to maybe see you do window. I'm hoping you window here. Good, you window. Okay, all right, now let's see how you play this, because the problem is, here's the issue. Better players are going to kill you for this, but you might not get punished here. You've got a Hela right here. And I'm pretty sure she can see you just jumping around doing all this. Yada, yada, she can see you. Even Jeff can see you. This guy, I mean, he can't kill you because he didn't have the range to. What I would be thinking about if I were you is I'd be thinking about playing from cover. Because look, you can stand right here. Hela doesn't have an angle on you. And you can still see your whole team. And you can peek out, throw some stuff, come back in. But right here, standing like this, a good Hellish is going to knock you out. I'm surprised you don't die here, but it's okay. But look at this. Look, you're in broad daylight. Hela is not killing you. Why? We don't know. Probably she just isn't skilled enough at this level to kill you. But you die at higher elos for this. Okay. Let's see you. Good. You're healing this chick. Okay. I'd say, okay. Now, next thing. Your bubble's up right here. Your bubble was up. You kind of backed out of it. I would have liked to see you play in the bubble more. I'd like to see you play in the bubble more. Like right here, you kind of backed out of it. Like your bubble's here, you're chilling. No, don't jump out of this. Stay in this. This bubble makes you a tank, basically, for a mini time you're in it. Stay in the bubble. Why are we jumping out of the bubble? We are not in the bubble. Hey, this bubble is the bubble of life. Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble. Stay in the bubble. We don't jump out of the bubble. We don't jump out of the bubble unless something is like in the bubble that is coming to the bubble that's gonna actually kill us. The bubble is our friend. We stay in the bubble. Okay? Alright. Let's see how you play this. You're healing Jeff. Whatever, that's cool. Okay. Now is that your penny or their penny? Because that's questionable what you're doing. That's their penny. Alright, just know this could get you killed eventually. And I'd be very, very careful. Like you're just kind of walking on the penny nest. This is questionable. You see a penny nest like this? I mean, maybe you saw your team. If you saw your team walk across the penny nest and whatever, then fine. The fact the penny abandoned her nest here is also diabolical. But what you could have done if you were worried about the nest, you could have like walked over here, and then just kind of like dropped down, like and not walked across the nest. But it looks like nobody died, so hey, whatever. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Okay, point is moving. We're making progress. Okay, we're chilling. Okay, nice. This is good. Okay, now this is what I don't want to see you do, okay? This is something that people do a lot in lower elos. They stay on point, they stay on cart. Don't do it. You don't need to. The reason why is that the time that you're going to get from making this cart move faster is nothing compared to pushing up with your team and keeping these guys here. Because imagine this, right? So let's say you stand back here and you make the cart move. This is like a weird loop, or not loop, but like a weird trap or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure exactly. Maybe it's to make people think that I don't know why this exists. But anyway, let's say you stay on this cart and your team kind of comes about here and they're like kind of fighting them, and it's like kind of a fight, like your team's here and like maybe their team's here, right? What's gonna happen is the cart's gonna get like stuck about here, and then you guys are going to have a standoff, a fight. Like it's going to be a 5v5 or 6v6, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's going to be a fight. But if you abandon the cart right here, just leave it, just walk, just sprint, and you push up with your tank and your team, number one, you won't be in the back line to get killed by freaking a random Spider-Man or assassin, right? But number two, if you guys start the 6v6 on your terms right here, let's say it's just a neutral 6v6. Like just imagine, just bear with me, right? Let's say nobody can die. Let's say that there's a match, like, because it's a 6v6, nobody dies for, like, a minute. Let's just say nobody dies for a minute. If you're here and the fight starts where nobody can die, right? Then guess what? The cart's stuck here until somebody dies. But if you push all the way up here with your team and you guys get in the 6v6 where nobody dies, while you're brawling each other and trading heals back and forth and yada, 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 guess what's happening the whole time? The cart's moving from all the way back here, slowly to here. So even if you guys lose the fight here, right, the cart's here. If you guys win the fight, the cart easily gets to push up. And then you guys go to the next area and you hold them at a choke point. Think of it like road blocking, honestly. Think of it like a roadblock. You want to put the roadblock far ahead and make it so they have to deal with you there, than rather letting them come as close as possible to you, because you're trying to escort this thing as far as possible along. If you guys lose the fight here and the cart's moving behind you, the cart's here. If you guys lose the fight here and the cart's stuck right here with you because you're pushing it like manually, basically by sitting on it, then guess what? The cart's still here. You gain nothing. You gain nothing. You guys got in a stalemate, they won, and the cart's stuck here. But if you guys get in a stalemate and you lose here, the cart's here. If you win here, you basically just get the point for free. That's why you push up. So you can't stand back here and do this. This is bad. You, Jeff, and Hella should not be doing this. Because what's going to happen is this. Here's what you're about to cause, right? A chain of events. Strange is pushed up. Now, granted, Strange is doing the quote-unquote right thing, but his team is doing the quote-unquote wrong thing, and so he needs to adjust as a tank and recognize that his team doesn't know what to do and pull back and be like, well, my team isn't doing the correct thing, so I have to do the wrong thing now so I don't die. He's not doing that. He's doing He's not adjusting to solo queue, which is bad. Another skill you need to learn is if my team fucks some shit up, I gotta adjust to it. You guys are all the way back here moving the card up, but look. Imagine you're just here. It's Strange. Imagine you're just here with Strange. The Strange is somehow holding these guys off and not instantly dying, which is crazy, by the way. But that being said, if he's that good to hold it off like this, if you guys were there, you probably just straight up win this fight because he's holding them off by himself. So they're clearly not good enough to punish him. I need you to be a little bit more hyper aware, okay? The next thing, let's talk ultimates, okay? You need to understand the nuances of your ult. Because you're playing Cloak and Dagger, you can look at the enemy team. What are they running? They're running Hella, they're running Rocket, and they're running they're running, what are they running support-wise? Jeff and Rocket. Okay, cool. So let's talk about that. You have ult. This is your time to carry the game. You need to be looking at this as an opportunity to make a play. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get close right here, right behind your team. You're going to swap to Cloak, and you're going to us against the world, and you're just going to fucking full send it. One dash here, one dash here, one dash here, and maybe another dash like here, right? So stay in Cloak and just start gunning people down. What is going to happen in response? By the way, it's not going to happen here because these guys again are not good enough to build ult charge as fast as you have. But what should happen is Rocket will then go, oh, fuck, I don't remember what his catchphrase, but he'll tell his team, hey, team, enjoy the amplifier, and he'll throw his amplifier up right here or something right there, right? But here's the beautiful part about where Rocket throws his amplifier up. Your whole team can't die, Rocket's team can't die, but your team, you can tell them on the mic, guys, kill the amplifier. You can also ping, kill the amplifier. Your team kills this amplifier, and now they have a free Cloak and Dagger ult on the ground, burning. Because the Cloak and Dagger ult is a road of lava for the enemy team. But for you, it's a golden road of healing to just go straight and full send into their team. You blow up the amplifier, and you guys just straight murder these guys. Straight up. Take the point. Now, counterplay to that is going to be Jeff ulting you and throwing you off the map. But unfortunately for Jeff, because you ulted as Cloak and not as Dagger, when he tries it and you see the indicator beneath you, you simply just cloak it. And Jeff has now wasted his ultimate, and now you've gotten 2 ultimates out for the price of 1. And you are effectively on Cloak and Dagger, hard carrying your team. That's a concept. I'm just bringing it up. Okay, cooldown uses. We got to work on that. Look at this. What is this for? What did we do this for? You're full HP. She's full HP. He's full HP. There's no threat. You know who could use this bubble? You know who could use this bubble? We just peel around the corner. You could throw it right here for this man here. Help him out. Show him some love. He's up here in a 1v5, 1v6 or something. Help your man out. Throw him a bubble. Well, this bubble's not going to help you. Is it for him? He's gone. Fuck it. Let him go. He's gone. If Jeff gets pulled off the map by Spider, there is nothing in God's name that can save that man. Bless him. Say him a prayer and say, Lord, bless this man as he responds. And keep your focus back up here. Ain't nothing you can do for him. Ain't nothing you can do for him. Looking at him, healing him, ain't nothing you can do for this man. Let him respawn and focus on what's going on. It's done. It's done. So you like hitting him, but like, well, again, look at this. Because you guys are back here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Imagine you guys pushed up here and helped out Strange. You guys might have would have won this straight up, by the way. Just straight up dogged. Because also you would have been more grouped up, so Spider-Man couldn't just yank you off the map like he just did also. But anyway, you wasted Bubble again, and Venom comes down when Bubble's down, and you might die here. Let's see how this works. Because you have to use daggers to heal yourself, and you don't have Jeff. You might die here. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. This is the moment where you make a split-second decision. You're probably going to die here, or you're going to swap the dagger and ult. Let's see what you do, because you don't have any cooldowns to survive this, and you don't have a co-healer. If I were you, I might just ult this shit and just say, fuck it. Swap the dagger and full ult. Let's see. Oh, you just die. Okay. Okay, so Rocket has been nice enough to gift you with a full team wipe. Like, you need to be able to recognize this. This is a full team wipe because Rocket ulted first. All right? And by the way, Rocket should not have ulted here, just so you know. I just want to be real quick. I want to go over this Rocket shit. This isn't how you don't play the game, okay? You're dead. I'm sorry, you're not even dead. Jeff is dead. This amplifier does absolute fuck all. And the reason why this this amplifier is complete, like a dog shit amplifier, is because one healer is dead. It's a 5v6. They can kill you straight up without this ult being played. You're already getting killed by Venom. We don't need this amplifier to help kill you at all. Venom could have got it done basically probably by himself. This amplifier was not needed. This is a waste of an amplifier. And now Rocket has so graciously gifted you the game. So let's see if when you get back, you take advantage of that. Because your team probably should full die here. And Penny is so gracious enough. And by the way, when you die, you need to be able to pay attention to this stuff. I think you said you duo with somebody. So hopefully they can call out these things to you also on the mic. And you also can call these out to your team because these are important things. So I say you might want to start trying to be in main chat and like listen and actually be able to talk about this stuff. These are moments where they are gifting you the game. I want you to recognize what just happened. Your team is getting fucking wiped, okay? Rocket wasted ultimate. Look at this. It is a 3v3. Actually, it is a 3v2 because Jeff just spawned. It is a 3v2. Listen to that cue. That is, I want to sell the game and give you the game. I want you to listen to those. You listen to it beautiful. 3v2 because Jeff is sorry 3v and yeah, Thor and fucking Hell are about to die instantly. So this is about to be a 3v2 or not 3v4. Sorry, 6v2. I'm trolling. Listen to that beautiful sound you're about to hear. Listen to it. About to hear a beautiful noise. You're going to hear it in a second. Oh, wait, okay, you didn't hear it. Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. I want you to be able to hear that beautiful noise that happens. And this is called I Don't Know What I'm Doing. All right? Listen to this. Let's look at viables real fast. Let's watch this. Damn it. Holy shit. I'm trying to get the beautiful noise for you. I want you to be able to take this. Look at this. 2 dead on the enemy team. This is the enemy team. We're looking at enemy team, how they view the game. 2 dead. This is 6v4. This fight is cooked. You don't need anything else. This fight is cooked. Look at this. You can look at HP bars and see this fight is over. Both healers are dead. People are literally about to drop like flies. It's done. Look at this. Look at this. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's fighting time. This chick ults. And the fight is over. This is the kind of, and by the way, this just so you know, this shit happens in fucking Celestial, okay? This never gets better. There are people who still do this, and you just look there and go, why? It's just because they just want to press buttons. I don't know. I don't know. But that is giving you the game. The game is over here. If you recognize this, the game is over. So let's see if you recognize this. They have no counter to you ulting. We don't need to be afraid. They have no support ults. Let's walk up. Walk up. There you go. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. We don't need that bubble. Again, we don't need that bubble. Strange is full HP. Wanda's full HP. Jeff is full HP. We got to work on these bubbles. We got to work on when we used our bubbles. Got to work on when we use our bubbles. But anyway, let's look at this. See, again, this is the thing. You keep using your bubble and putting yourself in a position when you do need the bubble, like when Venom dives on you, that you can't do anything. Like now you have to back up. If you had bubble up, right, you could just literally throw the bubble down. He can't kill you. You blind him with the dark window, which also you're not using dark window enough. And then, see, now you die. You die because you're not in bubble and you don't have bubble. So now you die, and we have to start this interaction back over again where hopefully you can try to get this in your favor. This is let's try again. Okay. We walk back out. No, don't do that. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you not to do that because I get why you did it, but you probably shouldn't do that though. Until you get more confidence, you shouldn't do that. Okay. So she's gone. She's gone. Focus up. Okay, look. Okay, you got to learn how to get. Okay, look at this. This is beautiful. This is all you. Okay. Technically, I'm gonna be real with you. This is kind of bad if you do it, but it's not really bad. It's not the most optimal play, and the reason why is because you've already won the fight because it's 6v5. But realistically, you got a minute and 40 on this clock. You ain't got time for this shit no more, okay? It's time to put the carry pants on. Look at this. Venom is in front of you. Penny is in front of you. This chick is in front of you. Oh, well, actually, you're kind of cooked. You're kind of cooked. Because the problem now is if you were to ult in the air, well, you're not really cooked, but you'd have to play it really, really perfectly, and I don't know if you can, so you're kind of cooked. Because if you, what you would ideally want to do versus Penny is cloak into the air and then ult over her mines, and you'd be fine. But the problem is, if you waste cloak before you ult versus Jeff, he could technically counter ult you. But honestly, I'll be real with you, at gold, at the CeeLo, I don't think Jeff knows how to do that anyway. So you probably should just make a play. Okay, bubbles down again. Okay, that's fine. Are we gonna ult? Are we gonna make a play? We're not gonna make a play. Okay, let's hope you don't run into the penny nest. You did. Yep, that's kind of what I was worried about. Yep. That's what I was saying when I said you couldn't ult on the ground because you touched that thing and you instantly die. Yeah. So let's go back. All right. Important concept. Oh, well, looks like we're getting to the end of this, actually. Wow, we've been doing this for 30 minutes. We're about at the end. Sorry, guys. You not make it to a minute. But you got to cloak in the air versus Penny. Got to cloak in the air because you can't touch this nest. You touch this nest, you're probably going to die. Bad pennies won't kill you, but good ones will. Second, if you are not going to cloak in the air versus this, right, what you instead do, okay, is you don't touch this thing. You can control this. You can control this ult. Just don't touch it. Go here and go here. It's not a great ult, right? Because you're still not diving straight into their team, but you're countering the Hela and you're still getting an ult off. Secondly, you may have not actually needed to kind of actually counter ult the Hela because I almost forgot you have a Doctor Strange and who can block most of her ult anyway. So there's that too. But this is a knowledge thing. You got to know you can't do this versus Penny. This is a throw. You kind of die. Okay. Your team gets wiped again. And I want you to understand something. This is very important. I'm glad you sent me this game. Once you understand these concepts, the game like this is free. This game would have been a game for, as a Cloak and Dagger player, you could have just gone like absolutely fucking bonkers. Like this is like I don't know if you watch basketball, but this is like a LeBron highlight game where basically you just school kids the entire time. They're handing you this game on a silver platter. The problem is your cooldown management, your cooldown management is off, and also at the same time you're not really ulting at opportune moments and not taking advantage of moments when you can ult. I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to keep it going. What I'm gonna do though after this is I'm gonna post a major video that helped me, I think in this thread or whatever, for people to kind of look over. I think I want them to. So what I'm going to tell you is after you finish watching this VOD review, I want you to watch the KG coaching his wife VOD. I'll post it in the thread, and I want you to take a look at that VOD. I think that VOD is going to open up another level of thinking about how you view this champ and how you play this character. Okay, but let's get back to it. Let's see where we go from here. This might be done though. Okay, we jump through again. Like I said, once you get to 1 minute, when we get to 1 minute, we're gonna call it. She's dead. Okay. And see, you can't walk up because Spider-Man will pull you off. And this is cooked. Yep, this game's done. That's game. This game you would have absolutely destroyed if you kind of took advantage of a couple other concepts. This is a game you would have completely destroyed absolutely. And so it's good that you sent this video in because I think maybe now you're kind of, maybe you might start to see certain things because some of the stuff I see in this video I also saw in the last one where there was cooldown management, because I think I watched you not use your bubble. I can't remember. I think it was that the thing. I can't remember. I know you were playing versus a Black Panther. I can't remember actually. Maybe it wasn't. But yeah, cooldown management. So I'm gonna put the other video in there and I'm gonna end it here. And I kind of hope this is giving you some kind of stuff to think about. So I'm gonna end it here. So my friends want to play some rank now, so let me stop this.